Hello, and welcome to their Dokkan battle video. So, the EZAs for Zamasu and Trunks are live. I'm gonna go ahead and complete the Zamasu one first, because Zamasu is gonna help with the Trunks one, because they are essentially built to, like, fight the other one, in terms of what their EZA weaknesses are. I tend to do this all the time when it comes to, like, dual Dokkan Fest EZAs. If you have one done, it's gonna help you with the other one, you know what I mean? The only thing is, right? This one is weak to Battle of Fate, and there are so many Battle of Fate characters that I'm really not too worried about, like, having, like, a full type advantage team. The big thing is, though, with both of this one and with Trunks, they don't have resistances against certain typings, so you could bring whatever typings of characters that you want. Obviously, having type advantage is going to be more helpful than not having type advantage, so you're probably still going to want to just do that. But the only thing that they have damage reduction against is either the super or extreme class type respectively, based on what they themselves are. So Zamasu has complete damage reduction against extreme class characters, and Trunks has complete damage reduction against super class characters. So that's why I kind of want Zamasu here, because Zamasu is a time traveler, which is Trunks' weakness. But Battle of Fate is one that I have a bunch of, so I'm not really too stressed about it, you know what I mean? So we're just gonna go ahead, clear this out. I probably will talk about Zamasu, because I feel like he genuinely does have a debate for the best EZA TUR in the entire game. It just really depends on how you feel about Blue Kaioken. Because the thing about Blue Kaioken is, right, he is so consistently powerful in every single way except for, like, defense. Only thing is, right, a lot of his teams that you would run him on, they've started to get a little weaker in terms of the type of content that we've been getting. For instance, like, I tried using, like, the Orange Piccolo team against one of the red zone, the new red zones. I don't remember if it was Cell or if it was Goku Black, but they just can't cut it, right? Because you're dealing with so many weaker characters where it's just not gonna work. Plus the fact that there's not nearly enough hits in those stages for somebody like Orange Piccolo, if you have two of them, to get fully built up. So you end up in these, like, awkward situations where you have one Orange Piccolo that's fully built up and it's gonna be completely fine against type disadvantage, and then you have another one who hasn't had a single chance to be built up and will just get one shot by normals. So it gets kind of awkward when you're trying to run that. But I do think that you could definitely still make the argument for Blue Kaioken as the best EZA TUR, especially if we get more Universe 7 units. I think it's going to be coming soon. I have ideas for the 9th anniversary. I think they could definitely do a UI, like, and Blue Evo, or yeah, probably UI and Blue Evo card for the anniversary, like a joint card, because that is when the 6th years are slated to EZA. Which is kind of wild to me that we're gonna have AGL MUI Goku, presumably EZA, before the STR UI Goku, which is kind of funny, because STR UI Goku, again, he came out like almost a full year before AGL UI came out. So we'll see what happens, man. Blue Kaioken definitely still has a future with how ridiculously powerful his damage is. The only thing is, though, like, Zamasu, he's tanky, he's just absolutely spitting out massive attack stats. He's a great linking partner for the new Zamasu. He's the bridge between all of our please change the name accusations, right? So he has a definite case to be the best EZA TUR in the entire game, and I am kind of in support of that, because I'm just not a big fan of Blue Kaioken. Like, I get his playstyle, it's funny, haha, big damage number, but, like, it's just not what I like to do. I like to be a little bit more consistent with, like, defensively, and have, like, kind of like a balance between offense and defense. That's probably why I like the Vegito Blue card so much, because, like, they are quite consistent in terms of their power that they output. So I'm not really too upset with the many releases that have been for this worldwide. There is a lot of good units already. The only things that are, like, kind of weird is, like, the physical Zamasu. He's a little odd. I don't know why they designed him against superclass enemies when there's, like, only a single red zone stage against a superclass enemy in the entire game, and then even then he has type disadvantage. So it's like, nah. Gowasu and Zamasu could definitely have been a little bit better. Mai, I'm perfectly fine with. The STR Mai, she could have been a little bit better as well. But overall, I think like a lot of these characters were done very, very well. So I'm not like hating too much on it. Oh, and keep in mind, right? The new recent thing that they added is the missions for both EZA stages. All you have to do is just beat the EZA, and then you're gonna get a bunch of Zenny refunded, as well as all of the medals that you need to do the sub EZAs, which is incredibly helpful. Definitely a great thing. So I'm hoping that they keep that trend going for the future, because I would hate for us to like backtrack to not having these missions in, because I think that they should do the EZA medal missions as well as the Dokkan event missions. I think they should do that for both. That way it just makes the grinding of like getting all these characters awakened a little bit easier and not incredibly tedious. I feel like they understand our troubles with that, and that's probably why they've been doing that. I know they did the Dokkan event ones probably because of how they designed Zamasu's Dokkan event, because Zamasu's Dokkan event is literal like a curse. It's a plague upon the game. If you've grinded that up at all, you'd understand like how awful that thing is to grind. So that's probably why they did that. But they did say in the news though that we are going to be getting missions added to EZAs in the future. So I'm assuming that means that whenever a unit gets sub EZA'd, that as long as you have the stages cleared, you're probably going to get the EZA medals anyway. So that's pretty good. I don't have any complaints about that. Maybe if they have you do like one run of every single like stage that gives you the medals, that's fine. Like I'll be okay with that. It's just significantly less stamina than what they did before. So again, I'm not like upset at all about these. I think this is a good change. I just want them to continue doing it, because if whenever the next EZA comes out, which should be next week, right? It should be presumably Int Goku Black and Int Future Gohan, or Int Goku Black and Int LR Goku Black. If they EZA next week and they don't have sub EZAs, like we'll probably know, right? Like very soon, because last year we had Full Power Frieza and Namek Goku EZA on this time slot, and then on the 9th we had Metal Cooler EZA, and that was kind of like our hint of what was going to be coming. And then at the end of the celebration, that's when we got STR Cooler, right? So I do expect us to have EZAs in every single part. They did mention that we're already having 3 parts, so whatever part 3 is going to be, I'm assuming it's going to be something hype in terms of EZAs. It could potentially be what people are thinking, Buhan and Super Vegito, maybe. I mean, it's definitely an option. You got, in terms of LRs, man, like I don't even know, because like, if you do LR Goku Black with Int Goku Black, then who's gonna be like the 5th? Like, because in Future Gohan, him being on the banner tells me that he's probably going to EZA during the celebration. But then it makes me think, like, who else is going to EZA? There's not really, like, another spot there. Unless they throw, like, a wild card at us, right? And EZA somebody more recent. Which I guess they technically could do, but I would rather them not do that. So, either way, I am very much looking forward to the rest of the celebration. I have incredibly high hopes. I hope that they continue to just knock these out of the park. Because so far I have not been upset with any of the like actual like base kits of any of these characters. Yeah, the transformations for Vegito Blue and for Zamasu are kind of lame, but there is workarounds. Like we have ways to fix that. Mainly, sorry about that. If you flip them off right twice, they will guaranteed come back on turn 7, and if you have a future class ally, they'll be able to transform immediately. So there is like a workaround for each of them that we can do to alleviate some of the problems. It's not gonna be perfect, obviously, because the transformation condition is quite quirky, but at least we have solutions. You know what I mean? I don't expect them to get any changes. They have been reading our messages about getting the name change for Zamasu to turn him into his proper name, which is Half Corrupted Fusion Zamasu. So at least they are acknowledging us, right, in terms of that fact. I doubt they're actually gonna do it, but maybe if we just keep messaging them, there might be a slight change. As long as everybody is being respectful about it in their like things, like, hey, these cards are great, we love these cards. It's just weird that his name is different only in Dokkan as the same thing as the old Zamasu, when it should be this that every other game has. You know what I mean? So as long as like we keep being respectful towards them and give them our appreciation for these cards and how much they do for us as a community, right? There is a very small, very small chance that they might actually give us the name change, because I'm sure it's not that much work to do, right? You just go in, tweak the name, and then make it so that he can link with every other future Zamasu in the game, and that's pretty much it. Right? Granted, they would probably have to do that for every single character that's named that like has the Bukake arms. There's this guy, which you really don't need to change his name, but they could. And then there's the tech one that was really old. There's those two other ones that they would have to go in there and then change. So again, I think it's possible. I think we can achieve that if we just keep like being respectful and keep talking to them over and over and over again. But as for right now, AGL Zamasu is that bridge that we're gonna have to use, because once he transforms into the Fusion Zamasu form, he allows us to link between all of them. So again, we take those. It's the best we're probably ever gonna get. It does really suck though, because like the new LR and then the one from last year have like 7 out of 7 links, so they would be perfect linking partners if they could link. It's just that they can't, so it sucks. It definitely does suck for right now, and we were all kind of thinking it was gonna happen. So we'll see what happens with the game. I do really hope that they listen to us and that they change his name. But if they don't, it's fine. We're gonna be okay. Like, it's not gonna be that bad. It just sucks for Int LR Zamasu, a character that actually is rather good still, who is never gonna get to see the light of day. You know what I mean? So it sucks. That should be all the stages though. I don't think we have any more left. Yep, that was stage 30. Cool. I am gonna grab the missions here just to show you guys that we did do it. Oh, actually, I gotta turn off the sound because of the copyright music. So if we go in here, we should be able to just claim all of the missions that would give us the sub EZA medals if it'll load. It seems that people really want to look at these EZAs today. All right, let's see here. Yep, look, all we need. So now we can just go ahead and EZA both AGL Zamasu and physical Gwasun Zamasu. So it's pretty good. I like that they did this. I think they should keep doing it again. I just think they should really keep going with this stuff. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel about AGL Zamasu in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.